We are back for the second game in the third place playoff here between mTw and, of course, Peculiar Gaming. We've just seen Peculiar getting pretty much demolished in game number 1. And now we're going to see what kicks off in this second game. So far, the bans pretty standard. Obviously, Peculiar getting first ban, first pick this game.
Yeah, indeed. So we are mTw. They were so strong, weren't they? I mean, so Twisted Fate being banned out again, not having any of it this time. Don't want to let Peculiar Gaming have that. Shen being taken out as well. Standard stuff from these two teams. Are we going to see exact same bans, which was Janna, I think, and Olaf for mTw? I mean, why not? They're taking Mundo out and not having any of that. So they feel, we did talk about which ones they're going to go for. Will Urgot be in there as well? Potentially. Remember, the first pick this time will be for Peculiar Gaming. It is going to be an Olaf ban, so, well, almost identical to last time for mTw. Will Urgot be the final ban for Peculiar, or will they try and pick it up first? It's a potential. It is there. They do have the first choice. So I would personally probably try and get it, which is what I think they're going to try and do. And mTw with their final ban, will they go for... Well, it was Janna last time around. Will they go for Urgot? Do they want them to allow Urgot? I don't think so. I think Urgot might get banned here. They don't want to have the same on them again. mTw, 20, what was it? 20 kills, 5 deaths, 17 assists, I think, for Wu.
Insane.
Yeah, and there you go. They have banned that Urgot. Yeah, so they're like, yeah, we know how strong he is. We're not letting you have him. So wisely banning it out, which means there's a few new things available here. There's well, it was Soraka and Janna basically. So it was the support. So honestly, which wouldn't, and no, I don't count them as good bans. Top players will probably disagree, but personally as a thing, I think there's more stronger heroes out there that you use a ban for. You only get 3 of the damn things.
Yeah, you do. I mean, it's always situational, right? The problem is when you get 3 bans, you've got to think about, okay, targeted bans, number 1, which is where you get the like of Twisted Fate. Olaf has also been pretty strong, actually, for Peculiar. He is generally very, very strong. Obviously, that E, which gives a ridiculous strong true damage burst, is always an annoying one. Shyvana going to be locked in. And that's the thing we've seen. Okay, Soraka going to be locked in as number 1. But I don't know. With 3 bans apiece, it's always hard to kind of balance between the champions that are really, really strong that you just don't ever want to face if you've not got first pick. And also those targeted bans, which sometimes you really do have to take out because, as we saw with Attack Manning in the game 1, how good he is with Twisted Fate, you just can't allow that to happen against you.
Yeah, indeed. So what are they going to pick up here, mTw? They've got their first 2 choices. Probably going to be the jungler. I'm trying to think who they had in the jungle last time. It wasn't Nocturne, was it? It was Mundo, of course it was, who's been banned, which is why they can't go that one. Could go Shyvana. Shyvana is available. Similar type of hero. Doesn't have the slow that Mundo offers. And actually, I'd say about the same speed. There's not a great deal in it. And they are going to keep Rise, which they had in the first one, and Lee Sin as well. So sticking with those picks, you know, they worked last time. Why not stick with them?
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think that mTw are going to be trying to go through here. Obviously, they can't have the Urgots this time, but I'm not sure that they're too worried about that. Obviously, he had a great performance, but that's something that you can replicate with over on the other side. Renekton maybe, and Kog'Maw currently sat in there. So Kog'Maw going to be locked in. So that's most probably the bottom lane sorted out. Obviously, we could end up seeing an AP Cog in middle against Rise. That's definitely something. And Renekton is going to go in there as the top lane. So, are we going to see Lee Sin in the top, as we have done in the past games? Or will he end up being pushed into the jungle? No, a Mumu, which is champion we've not seen at all day, and actually I don't even remember the last time I cast a game with a Mumu. It's been a while.
Yeah, I was just trying to think that same thing. I think I did one with Panky, maybe in the Absolute Legends tournament, but I'm not sure. I've got to be honest. But before that, I would say probably like before he got nerfed. He had a big hit, didn't he? Big nerf hit. Renekton we've seen quite a lot of lately because Wicked's been playing Renekton pretty excessively, and Cogmore of course is in majority of games these days. So Janna going to be the support they're going to go with. So what means I'm guessing it's going to be Corki probably down the bottom, and they have switched. So we're not going to see Mumu again. It's going to be Nocturne.
Yeah. So after all that, good stuff. That's always the danger of talking champions up when they are put in there. Nocturne, Janna, and Sejuani.
No,
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. Maybe they're just full on trolling, but I don't think so. You know, a lot of people have still said it's possibly a viable jungler, but honestly, I'm not convinced myself. And we're not going to see Ziggs either. As much as I'd like it, because it's my favourite champion, but favourite champion at the moment anyway. My flavour of the month or 3 months or whatever it's been since I've sort of played. I don't know about you, Joe, but I barely get to play this damn game. I'm casting it all the time.
Yeah, there's the thing for me, you see. I have to be in the office for 8 hours a day. This is why
So you play?
No, I do research on a regular basis.
Yeah.
I do research on a regular basis.
I love researching my games.
Is exactly how I sell it. So yeah, Shyvana Kennen. So, question is, as we get the switches, is it going to be an AD Kennen, which we've seen very strong, particularly against Cogmore, which makes no sense in this one since, Cogmore is actually on their team? Or will we have, well, basically what I'm trying to say is, in the middle, you could have Kennen or you could have Cogmore. We're going to see that when they actually do their switches up. And mTw obviously have their mid. They have Leigh Sin for the top. Jungle is finished, so it's all about AD carry time. And now they're probably also wondering, is it going to be Kennen at the bottom, or are they going to put Cog at the bottom? And do we care? And we're just going to go in Ivia AD? No, obviously not. It's going to be Ashe. So, let's see how the switches go. And it's looking like it is going to be that Kennen in middle. And Ashe, obviously, as the AD carry down at bottom. Really love Ashe, and I find it a shame that we don't get to see her all that more often. I absolutely love the Crystal Enchanted Arrow, the ultimate. I think it's, along with Nocturne as well, such a great starter to a fight you can initiate across the world, basically, with that one. And we are seeing Blunatix and Coralol constantly switching up here. Why you tried to trick us?
Well, it could be Soraka top lane. You never know. Support Renekton. Don't think so. But it's an interesting setup that they've got here. So it's going to be AP Kennen. They could have gone AP Cogmore. Actually, honestly, I think probably would have been better AP Cogmore, because they could have kept Kennen against Ashe and got a couple of stuns on an Ashe. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's personal preference which one you prefer. Obviously, we saw Kennen earlier on do a fantastic job down that bottom lane. So yeah. It's apples or oranges, I guess. Depends on personally on the player probably. And the players do sometimes say, it's like obviously, you see them on the talk shows, etc. They do the interviews. They say, I'm very good at this. I'd count myself as like 2,400 elo on this guy, but on this one, probably only about 2,000 at best. So it's really down to the players. And wow, my game's just gone spaz again and decided to put itself in the bottom right-hand corner.
So let's give you a quick rundown of the team while our Demons fixes that. For Peculiar Gaming on the blue side, Carianis on Shyvana, Coralol on Soraka, Blunatix on Renekton, Tabuno on Cogmore, and Attackman on Kennen. And for mTw on the purple, or red side as they are in game, Red Snow on Janna, Huyu on Ryze, Caress on Leigh Sin, Manphy on Nocturne, and Wu on Ashe. So here we go then. Obviously, game number 2. If mTw win this one, then they secure themselves the 400 extra euros of prize money from the BenQ finals and take the 3rd position, which you always want, since technically there were only 4 people here today on the LAN event over on the other side of Cologne, from where I'm sitting at least. You don't want to finish 4th, because that means technically 4 out of 4 for the day, which is something that you never want to happen. Let's see if we get any invasions though. We did see it in the last game. It was a little bit of an interesting start, actually. But right now, We are seeing Peculiar sticking back in there, brushed by the Wraiths. And I always get nervous when no one's moving and no one's pinging, which happened there for a second or two, but seems like they were just literally rooted in position, waiting for it. And there goes the ward put down by Red Snow on top of that ramp. And do they have vision there of Shyvana's position? Nope. Actually, I say no. No, I don't think they did, to be honest. Now they do. So they know that Shyvana's there. They know that Shyvana's going to be starting off on that red buff. The question is, do they go down now and try and stop her there?
Yeah, I think they're going to go and try and get the Wraiths here. You can see Shyvana's there. Here they go. They've got the timing just about right. And remember, Wu on Ashe will get that 100% crit on that first hit, so could do a bit of damage here. It's going to come down. Will manage to land that hit on towards Carianas. And that's going to affect the jungle path as well. Is going to get a steal, does nicely do it. Volleys across. Carianas there, didn't pick up the gold and will immediately be damaged up. So having to pop that health pot early on. That's going to cause problems early on and obviously help out Nocturne, which is where they're going now. Memphi's had it leash pulled by Rise for him. Red Snow comes down to help, puts the shield on, continues on the path. So Wu doing a good job alongside his support there, causing problems early on. So let's have a look at the lanes. Nothing unusual going on this time around. Lunatics is going to be on Renekton against Keres on the top there, which will be Leigh Sin. Down in the middle, who you already getting harassed there by Attackman, and a big chunk of damage done to him already. Remember, he doesn't start with a great deal because he started with boots, so he's not like he's going to have any added advantage. Only 446 health total on Rise versus Attackman on Kennen. So Kennen will have that early advantage on. He is just basically has more health on Kennen. It's a simple fact. And Who You actually really is very low. He's going to be very cautious about this one. At the top, actually, a bit of harassment there between the two. Blunetics taken down a bit low. And back down the bottom, as you can see, Coralol and Tabuna on that Jurassic Cogmore versus Wu and Red Snow. Wu going to be on Ashe after getting such an incredible score in the last game. Can he match it in this one, Joe? Ooh, where's Mapfi going?
Yeah, he's off already over towards that blue buff. And also no need to stick a ward or anything there. In fact, he doesn't even add one, but that's a nice position to come ganking from. There are actually no wards down anyway, so Blunetics for me is in a little bit of danger. He's pushed up very heavily. We are going to see him come in here. He's going to obviously try and dash away, and he gets away from the fear as well. That's not going to stop him. And Renekton safe for now, but we've seen this before from Memphi, that he comes in, goes out, goes in, goes out, and causes all kinds of problems. And Blunetics here is going to be met with Memphi. I don't think this time he's going to get... Oh, he is again going to get away out of the range of that fear. And I tell you what, if that's gone off, he would have gone down. And I think he feels, right, I'm going home now. I'm sick of this. I'm going home. I'm going to buy a ward. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, that slice and dice just about saving him there to help him get away from that. Obviously, that is the bonus of Renekton. It's a bit like your Shen, your dash that you have on him. He can get out of those situations, but yeah, less than ideal for him, and wisely went home. Only a quick buy, though, just to get that ward, and he's come back, and he's not even topped off his health to full yet either, so he's just going to back off. Wu taking a hit down the bottom there from Tabuna. Basic attacks between the two, but they are last hitting very well between the two as well. 28 to 23, very even early start between these two. Attackman's been causing problems on Rise in the middle here, and that is 23 to 14. You can see 10 CS advantage already, and again, Who You has been hit by that shuriken. Attackman is doing a fantastic job at keeping him at bay, keeping him away from that gold advantage that he can try and pick up. And the top lane, well, we've just seen it. Blunetics was sent packing a moment ago. Has yet to put that ward down, actually, Joe. So we could see Nocturne come back again here. Slice and dice across on Caress, and he's just going to continue farming. But Blunetics, he'll get stronger as Renekton gets up the levels.
Yeah, and we've got Carianas now moving in on bottom. Oh, and Ashe has flashed away. Nice Howling Gale comes out from Red Snow, and that's going to keep them from being in any real trouble. Now Memphi, he's going to try his best at having to go on Attackman, but I think that Who has a little bit... damn it. Having a few problems to actually come out there and really set things up for Nocturne. And Nocturne's like, damn it, I know you can get away from that range. And that's the thing about Kennen. He is highly mobile in middle. And with... oh, up at top, look at this. Blunetics is actually going to get ignited up, and Caress will queue in there. Gets the kill, and there goes Who You and Switch not quite quick enough up to it. mTw could be in a bit of trouble though now. Attackman is up at level 6, and there is Kennen getting away just about with 25 or so HP down at bottom. They're pressuring Red Snow and Wu, and action kicking off all over the place in this one. But it leaves us at 1-for-1. But of course, first blood did go in up at top onto Leigh Sin. Vital start there for Caress.
Yeah, that Leigh Singer winning out that lane very strongly. But Woohoo having problems down the bottom here now against Kennen. Tabuna doing a fantastic job on Kennen. Sorry, on Kennen Cogmore's the one I'm after. Kennen did do a fantastic job. He got away with it, Kennen. That slice and Maelstrom, what's it called? Slicing Maelstrom, that's the one. Just about caught off. Otherwise, that would have been a definitely dead. mTw would have got him bang to rights, but he did take down Huyu, or Yoo-Hoo, whichever you'd like to call him. Yoo-Hoo! In that middle lane. And he is having problems. And honestly, when I saw that Rise come out fairly early on, I wasn't sure about it. And Kennen seems to be the wise choice. It's working out very well against him so far. He's going to come around and even try and steal. Look at that, he's warded up the Wraiths now. So he's going to keep his eye on them and cause problems, not only for Rise, but also for the jungler.
And we see now Wu getting up to level 5, Tabuno there as well, so shouldn't be too long before we get those ultimates ready. And that's where we're possibly going to see a little bit more action. Obviously, the Ash Arrow, in terms of initiation, great for ganking. Actually, mTw is level 5, Attackman level 6, of course, as we saw earlier when he popped his ulti off. And mTw not going to get anything from that one. Wu has come out, Tabuno just caught in the last grasp of the anyway, whatever, nice. In the middle. Oh, and that was a great kick back onto Attackman. He is actually going to be ignited up. He's running off there. Oh, and the fear procs, he walks him straight back into the crowd. And there is the kill onto Kennen that they've so been longing for. He's caused all kinds of problems for Huyu in middle. And Leigh Sin coming down, kicked him in the ass, as Leigh Singer does, and straight back into the team. And that's the great thing, which I'm not sure why they got away with that. I'm not sure how Leigh Sin got so close to them without Kennen really getting away from it.
It's because he's absolutely destroying Blunatics up top. He's just completely kicked his ass out of the lane again. And honestly, Caress deserves the Bruce Lee skin right now, because he is doing a fantastic job on that Leigh Singer. Really is very strong. Nocturne is going to pick up that red buff. Bottom lane has gone back to buy. Are they going to come back towards Dragon at the moment? No, it's a bit early for that. We used to see actually 8-minute Dragons. It's sort of the game's transferred between a few times. But Blunatics is really in problems at the top here, Renekton. 50 CS to 51 though, so very even. But the fact that Leigh Sin is 2-0 up is a big difference. Tabuna returns to bottom lane as well, has picked up a Zeal early on this time, so going with a single Dorans and a Zeal there. Interesting choices. Ash, meanwhile, did go double Dorans, tries to get a couple of hits on towards Tabuna, the slow arrow, Howling Gale just about missing and forcing him back. So 67 CS to 68 in that bottom lane, so very much even. It's all about this middle lane at the moment, and Kennen was dominating, and now obviously that one death may tip the scales back a little bit, but Huyu's still struggling.
Yep, and there goes Rise coming in. Blue buff going to go to the AP carry in middle, and that could well be Dragon. Leigh Sin has started to work his way down now, and surely that's going to mean he clears out this middle wave. And the rest of the team are already starting on Dragon. They are taking down on top of a Peculiar Gaming ward though. So that could change things. And it's Dragon fairly low. Oh, and the Ash Arrow whizzing by everyone. And it will be picked up, the Dragon, by mTw. Well, that could have changed things as you see Leigh Sin. Nocturne's actually going to ulti down. Coralol is a very dead Soraka. And as I say, that almost gets away. Not quite getting away from Ash though. And surely they're going to be able to tank this story up to get the final hits off. No, they've backed away from it.
Yeah, the pings up top. Caress has been harassed, so they've wisely had the call out to go back, and the Caress is going to pick up the kill. Woo actually managed to get it. Red Snow now taking down very low. Kennen might be able to pick up a couple of kills here. Red Snow will be eventually gone down, and Leigh Sin went in amongst it, so that was why they backed off. Their pings were going down like, they're coming from behind, and they did manage to pick up 2 exit kills, or exit frags as we call them in any FPS game that you'd like to cover. But yeah, that was you know, it's a case of they had a really good situation and got greedy.
Yeah, they did, and that was the thing. I'm not sure why that Ash Arrow went off. Actually going to chase in here. The slow's gone down. Did actually finish it off as well.
Oh, the tower's going to kill him.
Take one hit from the turret. Is that enough from the passive? Not quite. And, well, I tell you what, if that pot wasn't running... Oh, banana time. Coralol's coming.
Where's he going? What the hell? He could have gone away, walked away from that one. Kennen was coming down, but there was no way 10 seconds was up there for the timer. And just gifts Cogmore a kill. Cogmore must be laughing his pants off right now.
It's not just Cogmore, I'll be honest with you.
It's everyone watching.
What was that? That was a really ridiculous situation. I mean, Ash, yeah, of course, I think just figured that, you know, Starcore being the OP that it is going to end up killing.
He was fearing the bananas.
The bananas as well, those brutal, slowest moving missiles in League of Legends, bananas. But no, it didn't happen. He's like, well, whatever, I'm going to dive here, and we are going to see now Caress in a little bit of trouble, but he is Leigh Singer. How much trouble is he really in? None at all. He just walked straight off from that one. But yeah, that was just badly timed, and it's not the first time we've seen players timing it badly when it comes to running into turrets to try to, you know, get themselves killed but not gift the kill over. And we were probably feeling like a bit of an idiot right now.
Yeah, I mean, I know when you're playing, the seconds do seem a bit longer, certainly in these sort of games. Oh, who's going to put a burst down on towards Carianas there, realising, saying, yeah, I've got a ward there, you're stood on top of it, I'm going to quickly put a burst in your face. But yeah, Leigh Singer at the top is doing a fantastic job. Caress is causing problems, and Renekton is not really enjoying it. It has gone BF sword though, so we're going to see very attack damage oriented Renekton going sort of like Wicked's build. I think Wicked tends to go towards that one. So he's got 1,500 hit points towards Caress's 1,755. Had gone for that phage early on. Meanwhile, down that bottom, we see Tabuna returning back to lane. He's got himself a second Doran's Blade, actually. And the Berserker Group's going to land that ulti on towards Wu. Wu taking a bit of damage. Got that BF sword. Has got the Ash Arrow ready. Or the... Is it Crystalline Enchant... what is he? I can never remember. Enchanted Crystal Arrow. That's the one. I keep thinking Crystalline for some reason, but it's not Crystalline, is it? It's that's one of his other skills. But... nevertheless, that middle lane was the big difference. That was the one that was causing problems before, I could say, for Rise. But honestly... Oh, yeah, they're diving on towards Tabuna. Tabuna does go down, and this time a very clean kill. And the pings were going off, and I completely missed it, Joe.
Yeah, and there's the thing with Ash, you know, you get hit with that slow arrow, plus the volley, then comes the Zephyr, then comes the Howling Gale, and it's almost as if I predicted what was going to happen in this little fight going on now. Coralol going very low. Did get the big heal off in the process, but still had his actually the ulti heal as well if needed. And now they're going to go for a big dive onto Blunatix. Actually, he's going to come away from his turret. There goes the slow. Fear is going to proc. No, it's not. Flashed away there. And surely that means this turret, maybe not. There are not so many minions coming. Actually, there's a second wave behind him. However, Renekton and Kennen are coming back up behind him. A very fast and furious game is this one. Who you now having a look over towards? Blue knows it's there. Blunatix is going to get shackled up, and is he going to die? Slice and dice over the top of the wall, and now it's mTw in a whole host of trouble. Who was against the wall trying to get away. Why is he still alive? Finally will go down. Blunatix is in trouble. Attackman goes down. There's a double for Leigh Singer, and well, Carianas now is in all kinds of double trouble because that fear is going to proc. Actually wasn't so dangerous, but there is 3 in a row, and there is... It's coming in.
That Leigh Singer, he's kicking Peculiar in the ass. The whole team, he is just absolutely destroying. Oh, but he can't take the turret. Don't do that, son. And he is destroying them very much. So 5-1-1, 4-1-0 Ash as well down the bottom. So this is going very well for mTw. Why didn't they play like this in the first game? I don't know. Why just did they not play like this in the first game? Maybe it proves that mFaculty really are a very good team, in fact, because they went 2-0. It was very one-sided. But Ash down that bottom has been back, building up that Infinity Edge, obviously helping out on Tabuna there. Heal used up by Coralol there. It wasn't the summoner heal, was it? It was just a normal heal. Yeah, topping him straight off there. Coralol's got to be careful. He's going to take a lot of damage as well. But this is working absolutely brilliantly for mTw right now. They are looking very strong just in the lane phase. 9-5 up. 15 minutes gone. And honestly, other than that middle lane, which is 0-2-5 for Rise, it is all going their way. But Attackman is the saving grace for them. He may be the one that will turn team fights.
Yeah, certainly, but it's, you know, it's all about positioning with Kennen. If you get in the right position, you get your ulti off in the right places, then it can really change how things go in terms of that team fight. But really, for me, Wu is playing so well. This AD carry roll down at bottom He's actually only taken one hit there from the turret. In fact, it may have even been from the ulti there of Kog'Maw. They're going to walk straight away. Shyvana not going to have a chance. And as soon as Tabuna comes away from that turret, he gets hit with the slow arrow, which name always just annoys me that I forget it. Frost shot, that's the one. Slow arrow, same difference. And he's just annoying them on this turret the entire time, timing it perfectly in between the tower hits. And he's not taking any damage whilst doing it. His mana is pretty much the only thing that's causing him problems there at that bottom. Tabuno has gone very low, is going to be going home. Oh, I got a big lag spike there. Either way, Dragon is going to go, and it's going to go very, very quickly. As you mentioned, Ashe does have now almost the Infinity Edge. I'm pretty sure she's got gold for it now. 1,200 gold.
Middle.
Not quite enough for it, but still, here we go. Attackman is going to get caught out, possibly. No. Your Maelstrom away. And that is no problemo. Kennen, obviously, 2-2-2 in middle is going to get a burst from Rise. But Rise not quite there yet in terms of what he can offer with his damage. Sorcerer's Shoes are in. He's got the tier built up, plus a Sapphire Crystal as well. So, you know, Rise going to start to get that bit more annoying. Let's have a look at the CS there between those two. Actually, bottom's where I'm most concerned, because Tabuno has come back into lane, and top, they're going to have a fight at each other. Actually, Lunatic has got his ulti on there, and he can't do anything against him. Turret goes down, and Lunatic's like, well... yes, there we go, into bottom. Ashe Arrow actually misses, but Tabuno is going to get feared straight back into the pack. And guess what, Coralalt, you're in the middle of nowhere as well. The question is, can they really lock him down when there's no minions to push this turret? Doesn't look that way. Kennen is starting to work back, and mantfi needs to be very careful here. They've pinged up Kennen, but they are literally just going to walk away from this one. mantfi back off towards his side of the jungle, and Wu is going to continue to farm down at the bottom lane. Another great exchange for mTw. It's 10-5 now, and Ashe, most certainly, 2,098 gold, has now enough for that for that Infinity Edge to go back for.
He does indeed. In fact, well over the Infinity Edge. I think he could pick the Zeal up as well, which is why he's probably sticking around with who he wants to stick around. You can see middle as well, Attackman, Huyu, and mantfi. mantfi is going to try and land that fear. This time he will be in the right position. It's going to be a very, very dead little Yordle, and Kennen will go down absolutely destroyed. And the middle lane now, well, you can see Lunatic's has to come there to try and cover it off. That means Deesin's got free farm at the top there. He's going to try and cover off mantfi. He has got to get Cariana's coming down with him. mantfi's going to try and get away from this one. I'm not too sure whether they've quite got the damage to do it. Huyu will turn round. Surely he just needs to land one Rune Prison, but it's not enough. The Ignite was finishing him off, and Nocturne goes down. They should have backed away a bit earlier from that one. Ashe Arrow hasn't come out and helped him out, though. I think an Ashe Arrow down the middle would have certainly been called for there, but instead, we was just like chilling in the base saying, I got an Inf-Edge. What's the problem?
Yeah, I was waiting for his Zeal, but still could have fired his arrow off at least. He was there the whole time. And yeah, that's a couple of kills brought back. So it's 11-6, 4k gold lead. It's more like 5, to be honest. But Dragon, last time being taken out very easily by mTw. And look at this Caress. He's the real dangerous one now. He can zip in and out there, obviously. Cause all kinds of problems. Bluntix is fairly low. Carianas is certainly low enough to be killed. And we see Lee Sin just getting that Q out. Doesn't get hit by Kennen on the way out either. And now Ashe is back in lane. This is where Ashe becomes really, really dangerous. Infinity Edge built up. Zeal is there. She's got Berserker Reef plus double Doran's Blade. So she's got damage, she's got speed. And, well, she's kind of fed at 4-1-1. 20 CS above that of Kog'Maw.
Ooh. Double flashes in the mid there. Caress flashed in to get on him. Attackman flashed just to dodge the Q. That's going to be the middle lane going down as well. The middle tower will be finished off. Caress is absolutely a beast right now, and as is Ashe. And it's going to cause problems for him because Rise is just getting stronger and stronger. You can see that Glacial Shroud also on him now, along with that tier and the Catalyst. Problems bottom lane, and that's going to be Coralol surely taken down. Tabuna's just hanging around, and that's Tabuna's going to go down as well. Double kill for Ashe. 6-1-1. Thank you very much. mantfi's like, really? You're going to try and kill me? I don't think so. I'm just going to eat that one and carry on. Bottom tower goes down, and well, the destruction continues. 6-13. This is very much one-sided again, Joe. Oh, Oh, he's trying to get on towards Ash. Wu flashes away. Stun did go down just about in time. Meanwhile, Caress takes down Shyvana on the turret up towards the middle there. And beautifully played. And they are just destroying. It's like two-man wrecking teams going on here. It is Caress and Huyu along with Ash and Janet. They're causing so many problems down that bottom lane. I wasn't sure how it would work out last time because obviously he was so strong with Urgot. Now on towards Blunetix. Blunetix will be able to walk away from that one, I think. Howling Gale does catch across them, but they can't. They don't have enough on the turret. Oh my god, they do. Absolute destruction. Q goes out from Caress and bang in your face. Crit from Wu. And you are a very dead person. 7-1-1 and Wu on a mission again.
On a real mission, and Kennan's too far
forward. Oh my god.
They're going to catch him out, obviously.
Oh god, finally.
He's out though. And, well, Caress goes down. And he'll be annoyed at that one because he was on exactly the same score as Ash at 7-1-2. But Lee Sin goes down, and look what he's gone for first. This is no tanky Lee Sin for you. This is a Lee Sin who's feeling very confident. He's gone back and he's like, Trinity Force first major item. Yes, I am having fun.
Yeah, this is a Lee Sin that is going to kick anyone's brother in the ass. That's for certain. So Tabuna back to farming down the bottom. He's got a lot of work to do here. He's got that Phantom Dancer built out very early, but he's got no damage at all, so he's got to try and quickly build up, and he's going to back off. Has he just got enough gold to buy a BF sword? Yes, he does. 1680 BF sword incoming on him. Phantom Dancer, though, look at that. I mean, look at the difference between the builds. Infinity Edge Phantom Dancer already built on Ash. Ash up to 9,200 gold, miles ahead. 3k ahead of Cogmore. Way out of this one. Nocturne ulti going down. That's on towards Attackman. Wow, is he really going to go for it? He's feeling that confident that he's just going to dive straight in there. He's got Huyu comes in. Huyu says, that's who I am. I'm going to destroy you. Korolov, I think he went down. No, Soraka nearly missed to pick it up. Carianas is there. Lee Sin picks that one up and says, over to you, Ash. I got my kill. Can you get yours? Yes, surely he can. He dodges round and says, that's all right. I got one. I'm still ahead of you. I'm just going to keep on going and farming up. So beautiful play, both these two teams picking up kills. Lee Sin's going to try and steal another one here. It's going to be Renekton. He's going to get Nocturne down, but it is Rise that picks it up, and Rise wants a piece of the action. 4-2-9 now for Rise, and mTw dominating here. This is embarrassing on the stage for Peculiar.
I think they're actually playing in the pro gaming area rather than on the stage, which is something they can be thankful of right now.
Yeah.
Honestly, they were losing fans if they'd have played this one on the stage. Wu down on bottom is hammering away on the turret. What's he up to? 1,500 gold once again. He can go back home soon and say, all right, then what do I go for next? Nah, I think another BF sword, why not? Let's get Bloodthirster going next. And they are going to push straight down. But yeah, it's Caress who's been a real terror, to be quite honest with you. And again, we're going to see him dive straight in. And look at Attackman. Can't actually really offer anything up from that one. Does get stunned, but to be quite honest with you, for the amount of damage he's done, 1 versus 3 almost the entire time there. He's coming out flying, and I guess he's on a load of gold as well. 940 actually. Did he go back and buy something? Oh. No, he just rearranged. And guess what? Surprise, we're all in the bus. Carianis is going to go down. Actually, Caress may fall. Yes, nicely done. Carianis has actually survived. Huyu's gone low as well. Needs to get away before the slice and dice cooldown is back up. And Blunetix is able to jump in there. And there is the Ash arrow as well. And Ash fancies his chances. Actually, no, it's more of a diversionary tactic. Ash needs to run like a beast. And there's the summoner heal as well. Is that enough? Oh, Nocturne ulti comes in. They've lost sight of each other. Tabuno's now going to be burst down. Ash is there. One more hit on Tabuno. He goes down. It's Nocturne that's mopping up the kills. Manfi's like, screw you, Lee Sin. I'm the one that's getting a triple kill now. Attackman goes down. And there is the triple kill for Nocturne. Huyu and Wu both survived. Together they are woohoo, yoo-hoo, or something like that. And now Manfi's like, all right, it won't actually be any more than, oh yeah, I was going to say Carianis needs to be careful. Sorry, Huyu needs to be careful, but yeah, not really. And exhaust is on Manfi. Is that going to change things? Yes, he's got no mana to get anything else off. And there we go, 25-9.
Wow, absolute domination. mTw are having fun here. They're having fun for their 3rd place. Peculiar Gaming, not so much, I think you'll find. But 9-1-5, well, remember, he got 20 kills in the first game, so they didn't give up. No surrender for Peculiar Gaming. But Wu on a mission here, and they're leading the charge to try and get it. So far, he's what, nearly, was he 30 nearly? Yeah, 30 kills, 6 deaths, I think, and and about 40 assists in 2 games. That's not bad stats, really, honestly. mTw picks up the dragon. Bottom lane, he's getting caught on. That will be a kill. Caress says, over back to you. I've got my 9th kill. Let's see how we can take this one. Redstone's going to be in trouble here. He's going to get exhausted. Here comes Wu. Who can steal the kill? That's the question. Caress is going to try and back away. He has got to back off this one. It's like, yeah, okay, guys. We do need to actually take this a little bit more cautious.
Yeah, Ash has just done blue there while his teammates are being chased. As you do. Don't need to get any volleys down and slow them a little bit. Here we go. They're going to dive in. Blunetix is now in all kinds of trouble. Ash not fancying it. Ash backs away. Comes in again to get the slows down. Here is you, woohoo, whatever. I don't care anymore. Carry on has taken the damage. Some of the heal was actually used. Actually, I think it was the ulti from Soraka. Oh, there goes Blunetix as well as it switch over onto Attackman. And there is going to be a prism here in just a little second. Actually, no, he gets out of range before that cooldown comes up. There it is, though, and the ulti coming out from mTw. There is another dead one. Tabuna's going to follow as well. And there is another ace.
Ash died.
And Ash died.
Ash died. Cogmore finally managed to get on and explode him. But, yeah, 31-10 is the score. Very much one-sided. Caress is saying, look, I'm winning again. 11-3-5. I've got all the kills. I think he did kill steal one actually in there. The Ash blatantly had. The arrow was going in and I think he queued across just to quickly jump in front of it. I think this could be the first inhibitor turret going down. There's not really a great deal that Peculiar can do about it, mainly because they're dead. Just that one singular member. Wow, Caress actually hovering with his foot there actually. And saw him. And that seemed a little bit strange. I think I was lagged up there. I'm not too sure. Oh, ulti trying to come across, but he just uses the dive across the iron will to get out of it, and a Janna ulti also saving them. So just playing well all around here. Fantastic stuff, and mTw are just so strong right now. They are looking nailed on for 3rd place, Joe.
mTw actually going to get the fear off here onto Blunetix. Caress landed the Q, but no surprises that he's not actually going to follow in there. And yeah, a few people mentioned in the chat how my commentary is maybe now a little bit lackluster. When in the fight I just said, and there's another dead one, and another dead one, and another dead one. But that's basically how it goes. That's
they can get away with it in the OGN.
They could. Ooh. But yeah, Baron's been started off by PG. Carrionis is dead, as you like. And finally, Lee Sin dies. Is he dead? Yeah, he is dead in the months of it. mTw's going to fall as well. This could be a win for PG. No, who are we fooling? Huyu and Wu are still alive. Coralol now has to either run or use the power of the bananas. Not quite. Ace.
So 36-12, very much one-sided.
Down Huyu with bananas as well.
I thought Huyu was going to try and tank Baron there. Is he really thinking about it? Oh, he is. He's just going to lifesteal his way back through it. Wow, unbelievable. Red Snow's going to try to help him out there. Just needs to shield him up, and he'll just get it back. Look, just life-stealing it back. Would you believe it? I'm not even sure how he's getting that back, actually. Where's he pulling it from? Oh, it's the Warden's Mail regen, maybe? I'm not too sure. He's just tanking his way through it quite happily. Is Ash even going to bother helping? No, he's just going to try and take the turret down in the middle of it. But that will be an easy one. Janna ulti used up as well. 36-12, Baron coming out. Everybody has respawned, so everybody's going to get the ability of the push. And wow, Rise is just like, yeah, it's all good. Got this one under control.
Yeah, and no problem for Rise. He's just regenning like a boss. No problem whatsoever. Yeah, but obviously this game, guys, is all but over, to be quite honest with you. This is a one-sided game. Nocturne needs to be careful. I don't know. I can't.
We like to keep things going normally, but come on, guys. We're not all stupid. It's a pretty obvious one-sided effort.
Yeah. If this actually, I'm not going to make any kind of bets like that. That's a stupid idea. Could still happen. I was about to say we've seen worse, but I'm not sure that we have seen any comebacks from this level, apart from at like normal games when I first started playing like 2 years ago. So you know. Actually, Caress is fancying his chance. Let's have a look at his build. His Trinity Force, Warmogs is now finished as well. And we see that he'll take a bit of damage there. And actually, Blunetix fancies a bit of slice and dice action. Tabuno just backed away. Red Snow's actually going to walk off. Jukes around the ulti there, but he's not figured out the fact that Blunt 6 is still there in the brush. Here comes the ulti out from Manfi. Attackman does have his ulti on. Ash Arrow's going to come in, landed onto possibly the worst target, and they're going to lose Manfi. But can they finish off the rest here with what they have? Caress going very, very low. But it's Ash that's really causing the problems there. Of course, Yoo-hoo, or Woohoo, whatever.
Toodle-doo.
There is Woohoo, you are dead. Boo-hoo. Yeah. I knew I was going to get a rhyme out somehow. And now Woo is chasing down towards Coralol as well. And who's going to steal it?
Woo gets together.
That was a ridiculous...
He's nearly up to 40 kills between 2 games here. This is quite incredible, Woo. And yeah, I mean, the best thing there was Shyvana using the ulti and dying the second she flew in the air. It's like, dead dragon very quickly. But yeah, Woo comes in just at the right time. Like you said, the Ash Arrow didn't exactly land ideally there, but Lee Sin now is like, well, you're stealing all my kills. Attackman, yeah, there he goes, another one for Woo. Legendary 18-2-9. Really unstoppable, has the ultimate build, and honestly at this sort of stage as well, just absolutely destroying him. Wow, did you see one single shot there in the backside, and he stripped half his health off with that one crit that came out from Woo. You know, if Woo's backing away, the rest of the team best go with him.
Yeah, the damage, it doesn't need to be
What's he doing? Oh, Politics is not falling for it.
And does he have his arrow? Yes, arrow is back for Ash. Actually, it's not bad, this, because the grand final starts at 9:20, which is in 1.5 hours.
So we'd have a bit of a delay, yeah.
We have a bit of a delay. So
we know it was Rise Q, you pillock still watching. It's called fun on stream, and that's what's happening right now, because Woo's picking another up, 19-2-9. Carianas is going to try and get away. Can Caress dealing with it? They are going to take the turret down. Now Blundertix is going to be gone. Will it be the 20th? No, he's turned around. He's turned around instead. Caress got that one. Woo's trying his best to get his 20th kill. The volley comes out. There it is. It's number 20, 22-11. Very nicely played. That's 40 kills across 2 games. And it will be the inhibitor going down as well. Joe, I don't think I've seen quite so many kills in 2 games.
Me either. You know, some tournaments, it takes like a whole tournament to see this many kills. Maybe not, that's a bit too far, but still, it's a lot of kills. 40 kills in 2 games here. Yeah, don't kill the Nexus, kill the champion.
Who's teleported back? He's come back to buy. He wants more.
That was turn getting ready for the end, and Coralol's going to have a bit of a rage quit just before it ends. And that is 2-0 to mTw. They are the 3rd place finishers here of the ESL Pro Series Germany for the spring season of 2011. No, just 2012, because we started this year as well. Let's have a look at the post-game screen for what it's worth. So, mTw, starting at the top, Caress on Leigh Sin, 12-5-15. Went for that Trinity Force first of all, as you do. Yoo-hoo on Rise, Randuin's Omen, Frozen Heart, Thornmail, not your usual Rise build, but worked out anyway, 8-2-24. Red Snow on Janna, 0-1-25, only going down the ones, almost a perfect score. Manfi on Nocturne, 5-4-15, and Woo on Ash, 22-11. That means he got 40 kills, 7 deaths, and 28 assists, if my mind sets me back, in this best of 3.
Something like that, yeah. A pretty ridiculous score. But honestly, it was all enabled by the top lane, Caress. He won out so heavily in his lane, it sort of forced everybody to be focusing on there, and then Woo just dominated on Tabuna. Tabuna had no luck at all on that Cogmore.
Yeah, yeah. Here's my professional opinion on this one. Yes.
Yes.
That is exactly my professional opinion. So, yeah, the grand final coming up. Hopefully, it's going to be an exciting best of 3. Actually, I really think it will be. Judging by the way that mTw have just absolutely smashed Peculiar into the ground. They lost 2-0 to N Faculty. And, you know, Peculiar actually had a good best of 3 against Logic. So if we count all that together, we should have a great best of 3 for the grand final. I believe the start time is exactly 1.5 hours from now 20 past 9 it's scheduled for. I'm not sure if they'll bring it forward and stuff like that because they are, of course, on a live event over in the EPS finals at the Tanzbrunnen here in Cologne. But I will make sure I find that one out, and I will let you guys know as soon as possible as to when we're going to be starting that one. So don't forget, don't go anywhere. I think we can maybe run some kind of Q&A session over Twitter in a little while, possibly, if we really do have a full 1.5 hour break. But don't forget, you can follow us on Twitter anyway, even if you don't do it, at Joe_Miller, at QV Deman, and I'll just find out what's going on, guys, and I'll keep you updated for the grand final. So don't go anywhere. This is the ESL Pro Series BenQ Finals, live from Cologne, and Demon's in England. And I'll go to a break. See you soon.